everybody, it's Brooke. I've come back to do the second half of January, to flip through the second half of January in my creative daily journal. Look, she's getting nice and fluffy now. We're going to have to put in the March signature pretty quick here. Would I do that again and bind it as I go? I didn't hate it, but I wasn't crazy about it. I think that going forward, I would try to do 2 or 3 months binding at once, like do the whole book at once rather than doing it as I went. But I was running behind as usual, and so I tried this, and it does work. It's doable. So I guess it's a matter of preference. At any rate, before we get into the journal, I got this beautiful happy mail from my friend Elizabeth at Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Elle, thank you for the lovely happy mail. It was not necessary. I'm not going to turn it over because we have addresses there. And I've already gotten in here and used some of it. So her beautiful card and some of the bits are not here. But look at the inside of that envelope. You can bet I'm saving that because that is so pretty. And she sent me just delicious little bits of goodness. Here are some of her fabric worms. That's what Allison at AJ's Inspired Life calls them. Isn't that adorable? And it's got like the little friendship pin on there with beads. I love this, Elle. I can't wait to put it on a page. And then just this beautiful, it looks almost like vintage sheet fabric. Just all wrinkled up and stitched down. Beautiful page embellishments. And there's this cute little tiny doily. Oh, look at the little girl sticker. I love those. She's adorable. You fit so much goodness in a small envelope, you clever thing. Then there are these. These are like washi stickers, which I thought were so pretty. There's those, and then there's some succulents, which are also just gorgeous. And some of her fabulous notepad collection. I am so excited. The one is a notepad collecting monster, and these are beautiful. And I've been having fun using notepads too. So thank you for rating your hoard with me, Elle. No, rating it and sharing it with me. That was what I meant to say. And then there's this little adorable glassine envelope with some fussy cuts, which I absolutely love. Look at that. It's like a tote bag with paintbrushes in it. This guy got a little bent. But when we glue it down, it'll be just fine. Can you see that? I know the glare is terrible. Love it. And then what else? Oh, here's a girl enjoying the snow. That is incredibly appropriate. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're so thoughtful. I will leave this out to remember to use it while we are still having snow. Because before too long, I'll be complaining about being too hot, as I do. And then here's a little bottle of nail polish. Look at that vegan nail color. Huh, interesting. I love that bottle. And some delicious coffee. Who doesn't need coffee cups? And some more delicious coffee. Aww. Be brave, a little pennant. And then this yummy looking cake. Now I want cake. Is that yummy? These are so much fun. Beautiful things, all so able to be used in my journal. Thank you so much, Elle. I really appreciate you. You know I love your face. Okay, so now we'll get into the journal. This is an altered composition book. I took it apart, decoupaged some collage tissue on the front and the back, and then made a soft, squishy spine with fabric, and there's batting in there as well, and sewed the spine onto the covers of the composition book. And then on the inside, I sewed back in a combination of the composition book pages and some of my own digitals. So there's a mixture of pages, which I'm really liking. And we started, and there's a video of me making this, and I'll make sure to link that down below. We finished with the 15th. Oh, and that was here. Oh, and so that we're on the 16th. I know the glare is terrible. I'm sorry. Maybe if I leave it bent a little bit, you can see it better. I've been participating in Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. I've been participating in her Item of the Month challenge, and she has challenged herself to pick one item a month that she doesn't use as regularly as she would like to out of her stash, and has invited us all to play along, and I've been playing along. It's super fun. This is the hashtag AJ's IOTM, and I will obviously link Allison down below, and go on over and play the challenge. It's fun. So there we go. With that being said, I am pretty sure I got a magazine page on every, or a magazine image on every page. This was Thursday the 16th. It was partly sunny. The low was 9 and the high was 26. I used some of my Elizabeth Craft washi tape, which I loved. The background is just a Crayola marker scribbled in. My magazine image is this cute little white cat, because my poor girl had to put her kitty Artie down. It was very sad. That was not a great day. It was my niece's birthday, and I found this card that had the A on it for Artie. And that night, I dropped my Apple Pencil on the floor and managed to break the tip off. Like, the little collar part was still inside, but the tip broke off. And I watched a couple videos and figured out how to fix it. So there is the little tip that I broke right there. And I just stapled that on and stapled the card on. So that was kind of fun. I was glad because I didn't really want to buy a new Apple Pencil. This was Friday the 17th. It was partly sunny. The low was 8, the high was 31. And I had been scheduled to have blood work the day before, or a couple days before, and the parking lot was packed. There was no way I was going in and sitting there for 2 hours. So I really had to do it this day. And this is my magazine image. It's a little tiny gloved hand holding a vial. And the background of this is, I think this is Distress Stain. And then maybe 2 different colors of Distress Stain. I got this little tag at the lab radiology. And then Mark's sisters were going to the Van Gogh experience, the immersive experience, and they were chit-chatting back and forth. And somehow they ended up sending Mark some of the old pictures they had of him and his daughter. So I put those in. That's adorable, or what? And then there were a couple more. So I just tipped those in and put Truest Love with alpha stickers. So I thought that those pictures were so cute. And the 18th was Saturday. It was rainy. The low was 22. The high was 41. It was National Winnie the Pooh Day. So that was fun. Making these freebies was super fun because I got to spend a lot of time looking at vintage Winnie the Pooh images. And I just love Winnie. I just do. I was thinking it was slightly warmer, and it was. And my magazine image is this stuffed bear that's so cute for Winnie the Pooh. And this is one of the digital pages that I had sewn in. Then Sunday the 19th was 21 for the low and 40 degrees for the high. And because it was Sunday, it was football day. So that's a magazine image of a football. I found an ad for like football snacks made out of Cocoa Krispies, and I've been using those footballs to designate football days. And so he watched a lot of wings. He got us a lot of wings. He watched a lot of football and got us some wings from the store. It was really good. We just had a snuggly, cozy day. I did see the cat next door murder an injured bird. I shouldn't try to do 2 videos in a row. I lose my words. At any rate, Pirate killed a poor injured bird, and it traumatized me. So my magazine image is this cat who kind of looks like Pirate, and the little sticker's a bird. It did snow, another snowstorm, And Facebook sent me this memory of Olivia learning how to sew on a sewing machine. I remember that so clearly. The snow started at around 7, and there were giant snowflakes, big fluffy ones. And we only ended up getting about 2.5 inches, but it was coming down. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to say much about this page. Beautiful bluebird skies, but it was 21 for a high and 11 for a low. It was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This is one of my free printables from my Facebook group. I will link that up there. If you're not a member, come and join us. Come get your freebie printables. They're always fun. And, yep, talking about a wind chill advisory. My magazine image is this, and it says, "Society only works if everyone involved believes in one irrevocable truth. We are trying as best we can to make a better world, and it's worth the effort because we envision society as a thing marching onward, finding perfection. We, because in our own way, by participation and non-participation alike, human beings all contribute to our community." It was Inauguration Day. So, anyway, and this is also a magazine image of a little doctor throwing pills and stuff around. They were talking about how cold it was going to be, and I had a long telehealth conversation with a couple of the doctors at the cardiology practice. So that was Monday. I didn't think that people worked on Martin Luther King Day, but I guess they do. Tuesday the 21st was mostly sunny and still so cold. The low was -4, the high was 19. We had more oil delivered. That was fabulous. My little stickers coming up. My date and day stickers are from, again, my Facebook group. Those were a freebie over there. Let's just give this guy a little help. And we would love to have you come and join us. Bunch of fun. We have a bunch of fun. The background on this is, looks like neon yellow and neon orange colored pencil. Just did some doodling. This icicle is also from my January journal stickers, which are available in my Etsy shop. Also linked down below. My magazine image was What's for Dinner, and this little picture that I think is super cute of people working in the kitchen. And so we had both of our tenants in the kitchen cooking dinner at the same time, which is pretty unusual. And the young man that lives here prefers to not show his face on the internet. So there you go. Wednesday the 22nd, it was -5 for a low, 18 for a high. That was getting old. Still is. It hasn't warmed up that much. And I just had no idea what happened. I didn't have any notes or anything. So I put in the little Geico gecko as my magazine image and wrote, no idea. The 23rd was Thursday. It was sunny. The weather was 5 for a low, 24 for a high. And this is another digital page, so it's kind of smaller. I spent the day making these funny journal bits for the Friday freebie. They were very snarky, and I loved them, and I've been using them a lot. Apparently, I'm in a snarky mood. And it was also a great thing to use to do a tutorial on how to use your Cricut to cut out stickers. So that is what I did. I recorded the video and made the stickers. And this little journaling card is one of mine, with my little hand-painted penguin there. And National Pie Day is one of my own stickers as well. I believe that's a Friday freebie. And my magazine image is a pie. Celebrate every little thing for National Pie Day. And yes, my pages are still continuing to be insane. All the colors in the world, everything crammed on there that I can possibly find, because white space is my enemy, apparently. The 24th was a Friday. It was sunny but freezing. The low was 12. The high was 26. My background is a napkin that I decoupaged on here. And let's see, I've got some washi tape up here. That is Diane Reevely washi tape, not washing tape. It was an errand day. First I had to wait for the pest guy to come, And Mark and I had been figuring that we had critters burrowing under our back porch and living there, or worse yet, which turned out to be the case, they've dug all the way into our sub-basement. So we have a basement below our base, or a garage below our garage, rather. And apparently they can get into that lower garage and live a fine life. So that is going to be a problem. At the moment, we're just ignoring it because, well, they can't get in or out because of the snow. But that's going to be a problem. And then I went to run those errands. I picked up my stupid expensive heart meds. My magazine image is this little bottle of pills. Went to the library, and I was so excited to see that Sophie Kinsella had books out that I had never read. And I love her. So that was very exciting. So I took a picture of those. And then my little possum friend Flower was out wandering around in the yard that night. So it must have been when the exterminator was under the house. He must have bugged her. But she was trundling around in the snow. She still had all of her tail, which was exciting. But so that's that. That's a sticker that I got from Amazon. Just a little possum sticker because I see Flower a lot. 25th was Saturday. Not much going on. It was sunny. The low was 10, the high was 24. My magazine image is this little bear, and it's his time to hibernate. Even though it was sunny, it was really cold, and I woke up chilled that morning and could not get warm. So I ended up wrapping up in all the blankets and watching YouTube and kind of snoozing off and on all day. Not very exciting day, but there you go. This is one of my little snarky stickers. This is a Courtney Diaz printable from Little Raven Ink. And I will make sure to link her down below. Her Patreon has tons of printables from her, and it's definitely worth the investment, I think, because she's amazing. On the 26th, it was a Sunday. It was 10 for a low, 37 for a high. I did a little bit of collaging on this page, which was one of the digital pages from my snowy winter kit. Some washi tape across the back. We did get more snow, so there's a little snow sticker that I made on the Cricut. It was a football day again. It was partly sunny, and then there was football going on, but in between games and half times and whatnot, Mark scrubbed my 35-year-old Revere wear that I think my parents got me when I graduated from high school and moved into my first apartment, or maybe when I graduated from college. I don't know, but I got a whole set, and they had been well used for many, many years, and when he was done with them, that's what they looked like. I was amazed. He has the scrubbing power of a little monster. He's amazing. 27th was a Monday. It was partly sunny. 20 for the low, 36 for the high. I haven't journaled on this page yet because I'm having a hard time with it. This is my cousin-in-law, and I lost him that day. We did, not just me. So that was hard. Oh, the football is my magazine image. Do You Ever Really Know was the magazine image that I used on this day. And I don't know how you guys are, but sometimes when it's a big thing, I have kind of a hard time journaling about it. And I want to, because I want that to be in this book, but I just haven't yet. So there's that. The 28th was Tuesday. It was sunny but frigid. 12 for the low, 32 for the high. Man, those days when it doesn't even break freezing, it's just cold. And so you can see I put all the stuff on here because that's how I like it. Almost think, did we do this together? Not sure. But at any rate, it was a pretty quiet day. I was mad because I missed Kathy and Colleen's live. I had to run to Walmart for a few things, and I couldn't help it. There were some mini balls, mini brand balls right by the checkout, and I bought one because I love them. And I got a stupid stuffy. I mean, she's cute, but I was hoping for like tiny food, you know? But there you go. My magazine image is this border here, and some more of those snarky stickers that I made earlier. I guess was the day I recorded the how to cut stickers with your Cricut, and I put some camera washi tape down there to show that I recorded. So that was fun. The back is watercolor and some Posca paint pens and more colored pencil. Then the 29th was Wednesday. It was partly sunny but still spitting snow. The low was 12, the high was 18. I used some more washi tape up here. These are some snowflake stickers that I've had forever. I don't know where they came from. I don't know how, I've got to glue them in. That's how old they are. We had a storm, and that's my own printable. We got more snow overnight. We didn't get much snow during the winter, but during this month, we were getting kind of slammed. There's a picture of a tree here in Farmington from the news, and he was handymanning. Mark was handymanning all day, doing different stuff around the house. He finally got our side door to sit right. I don't know what happened, but somehow the whole faceplate for the handle had gotten knocked ajar. It was very odd, but it was hard to open and close. So he took out his little drill and did some stuff. And that's my magazine image. I guess I recorded binding February into this journal. And, just said you don't have to body slam the door to open it. Yay, Marky. And again, this is one of those digital pages that's a little bit smaller than the composition pages. And I know I've said it before, but I like that because doing these big, busy pages is really fun. But sometimes you just want to throw your stuff on the page and move on. So having one that's decorated is kind of nice. And I somehow messed up on my count. I don't know what I did, but I ended up using 2 pages for this Thursday for no reason, just to make it come out right, I guess. So Thursday was the 30th. It was sunny. Low was 8. The high was 17. I got approval for my surgery from the insurance company, which was kind of odd. I don't think I've ever gotten that. I just assume if I have to have surgery, they're going to pay for it, which is probably not a safe thing to assume. And Mark was learning how to be a troubadour. He was going all around the house, testing out the acoustics in different parts of the house. So I followed him around and took his picture. It was so funny. He's so cute. And then I don't know why I do this. I used a metallic pen for the journaling, and it's hard to read it under this light. Just said it was a pretty boring day, a lot of time on the couch. I'm not doing blank today, and it was cold. Magazine image was this border down here, some plaid shirts from LL Bean, and that was a meme that I published the next day on Instagram, I think, that made me laugh. Today's weather forecast. You're going to freeze your ass off. That was the weather forecast, all the time. This is a big piece of washi tape that I tore and put there, and then I just made some spots with gel pen and put a little bit of watercolor in the background, did some color pencil work and some dots. So I like that page. It's pretty busy. It's fun. Was it the 30th? That was the 30th. And so then we come to Friday the 31st, and it was overcast. The low was 11. The high was 32. I had been watching, again, Courtney Diaz, some of her really old tutorials, and I came across one about making monsters, and it was really fun. I just kind of went in there. I did another one in February that I recorded, but this one I just did playing along with her. It was super fun. This is a magazine clipping, Fun Ideas You'll Love. There was this little laptop, because I was watching her on my laptop. This sticker is one of my freebies. And it's true. January is like a Monday, only longer. This washi tape, I think, is Dina Wakley, but I love the colors. And so I did my watercolor monster, did a lot of shading with pencil, did a lot of doodling in the background, and put in the quote, "Never underestimate the importance of having fun." And I think that's important. And I had a ton of fun doing that day. And that was the end of my January, you guys. Brings us to February. we'll do that pretty soon. That was super fun doing your challenge, Allison. Thank you for inviting us to go along with you. And I will see you guys again really soon. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Bye.